wherever you guys are in the world today. Manuela Vincent, live from Virginia. Let me know where you guys are from. Also, let me know if you're new here to my channel. Put a number 1 in the chat if you're new. Let me know if you are watching this on the replay later, because I know the video stays up, right? Put a hashtag replay. If you're just watching me, you're finding me, and let me know where you are from as well, guys, okay? So good morning. Happy to have you guys here. We're going to get into some more good content today. All right. Let me make sure. I'm trying to make sure my live is up here. I always have to do that, guys. Boop, boop, boop. Where is it? Okay, we're up and running. We're up and running, guys. Sometimes it's slow. I don't know what's going on. All right. So today I'm going to be talking about why one income is not going to be enough. It's not enough in 2025. Might have been enough last year. Don't know. All I know is when I come live with you guys, I always find out from resources, right? Why it's important to have multiple streams of income. So what does that mean to you guys, right? Guys, start chatting, start saying hello, good morning, so we can get into this topic today. Like, I don't like to waste time. I want to engage with you guys. Good morning, good afternoon. But I do want to let you know what the topic is today, so that if that interests you, stay tuned, stay through. I usually go live for an hour every single day, my friends, to share with you things, okay? Things that are important from an economical standpoint, but also from a business standpoint, right? Because it affects you if you work a job or not, what I'm about to say, okay? Whether you work a job or not, it's going to affect you. So again, the topic today is why one income stream is not going to be enough, especially in 2025, and I believe and beyond. If you look at how things are moving in the economy, it's just not viable anymore to have one income stream. And a lot of people should have already been understanding this. If you've plugged into things, if you follow other influencers, if you follow content creators, guys, right? And then I'm going to talk about how I was able to build my plan B, okay? How I was able to build a safety net. And I'm going to tell you why I had to do that. But I want to prepare you guys for if you need that plan B. I think everybody should have it. A plan B in the sense of if you lost your job today, what kind of income would you be utilizing? You can't fall back on your spouse unless they're already making 6-7 figures, right? So that's kind of where I was. I don't rely on my husband's income because, first of all, it wouldn't have been enough, and nor was it enough when I was working a job. Nor was it ever enough when I was working a job with my husband, right? So that's why I'm here to say you need multiple streams of income. Guys, if you're new here, let me know. Put a number 1 in the chat. Put a number 1 in the chat. Let me know where you're chiming in from. Manuela Vincent, live from Virginia here. You know, that's what these platforms are about. Let's engage. Let's talk. Let's keep it respectful, right? I don't come on just to come on my lives. I come on to share value, to give you information, to connect with you, let you know I'm a real person. I'm not no bot. I'm not no AI on here. So I love it. I love just to share. And if I get loud, that's because I'm passionate about it, right? So don't come at me and don't say, oh, can you lower your voice a little? Well, this is my platform. I can be loud. I can be soft. I can do anything I want to, right? So again, welcome, guys. Let me know that you're here. Share the live if you wish. Subscribe if you love the value that I bring to you every single day. And I appreciate you guys. Okay, grab your coffee, tea, water. I've got my coffee right here. Look, I have to rep my son's college too. Western New England University. He's probably hate me for this. I don't care. Anyways, guys, welcome to my live. I appreciate you guys being here. Happy Winning Wednesday. Winning Wednesday, guys. Every day I get up and I'm just grateful. If any day above ground, I don't know if y'all ever heard this. If you're above ground, it's a great day. I don't care how miserable you feel. You know, I've been through many things in my life, but I know I can count on God. And this is not a preaching session, but I always have to give props to the Lord, my Savior, Jesus Christ, because He's got me through so many things in my life, right? So all glory be to God. And that's why he gives me the words to be able to speak to you guys, okay? So that's what I start with, okay? But again, I like this topic today, guys. So again, one more time, I don't know if you see the title on the video, how one stream of income in 2025 is not going to hit it anymore. It's not going to cut it. You need to have multiple streams of income. No one wants to rely on one person's income anyways. I don't care if you're one of them women out here that feels like you're so independent. If you feel like you're that independent, oh, I don't need a man. Oh, Lord, let me help you. You never want to depend on a man. I get it. You don't want to depend on a man's income. I get it. But men help, right? My husband is helpful. I need my husband for things. I can't do it all alone, right? So, but when it comes to income, I didn't want to have my husband just try to do everything. And first of all, it wasn't working anyways, okay? First of all, that wasn't working anyways. He didn't make enough to be able to afford the things that we need to do and maybe we want for the future, okay, guys? And that's not putting him down. He knows. I told him the truth, right? So, if you guys are new here, welcome. I appreciate you coming on my live. If you could put a number 1 if you're new, I appreciate it. I like to see who's new. If you're repeat, if you come on here, I usually recognize names. Summit Raj, how are you today? Not sure. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. So certain things I won't say on my live, guys, because I don't know what it means. Be careful, okay? Be careful. So if you are new here, welcome. You're from India? Welcome, India. India in the house. Hello, Guju. What's going on? Love it, love it, love it. Like to see all these different countries on here. I love it because this platform's amazing. This platform's amazing because we get to hit people all over the globe, right? I love it. That's why YouTube is my baby right now. I really want to grow my YouTube with my content. This is really the place I believe that I'm going to really hit hard on, okay? You're Switzerland in the house. Guju, what's going on? Switzerland, I heard it's beautiful there. Switzerland. Oh, wow. Summit Rod, you're new here. Welcome to my channel. I appreciate you guys. Okay. So guys, we're going to get into this. Okay. If you are new, welcome. My name is Manuela Vincent, and I basically teach people how to make money online. That's what I do every day. I talk about what I found last year. I'm going to be telling you why I found it and why I do it. And if that is not for you, maybe this is not the life for you. It is beautiful. That's awesome. So I like to help people. I'm a helper. I've always been that way. I'm not talking about giving money away, monetary things like that. I want to help give you resources. I like to, if I find something that's working, I'm going to talk about it on my videos, on my lives. I'm a content creator, okay, guys? And I share things that are working for me. Summit Raj, it's not too expensive when you consider how much money you make with it and what you're learning, the skills that are in it. Don't come on here with that stuff. Don't come on here with that stuff. I'm the wrong lady for that. Nothing is too expensive if you're getting value from it. Nothing is too expensive if you're making money from it. If I invested $9 today and I've made $2,000 in the next 2 weeks, that's well worth it. I'm learning new skills, Raj. Summit Raj. I don't look at it like that. If I'm getting something in return from my investment, just like if you guys are going out here taking risks on the stocks and all of that's high risk. This is a least risk, okay? Because I know what I have. I'm learning how to be a content creator. I know how to go live. I built my confidence up. I'm teaching other moms and dads how to do the same that don't want to work those 9-to-5 jobs. I can speak to all that. You're saying if Switzerland is expensive? Oh, okay. It sounded like you were talking about my programs are too expensive. Because I get a lot of people that talk about that on here. And I like to tell you, it's not when you consider what you can make. By the way, this is global. What I have is global. But we're not going to talk about the programs yet. It's expensive because people probably realize, hey, you guys are neutral. Let's be honest. You guys are neutral. You don't get involved in other people's business. And I've seen the pictures. It's beautiful there. It's probably cold as heck. I'm not really fond of cold, Raj. Summit Raj. I'm not really fond of cold. Where I live now, we're get ready to get into the fall months. We're getting ready to get into the fall months, which is beautiful here. Do you guys have 4 seasons, Raj? Raj, do you guys have 4 seasons, or is it always cold? I really want to know. Lover143, what do you mean like and done? You mean you liked my video? You subscribe? I appreciate you. Because 4 seasons here is we get the winter, fall, spring, summer. I love fall because it's a little brisk, just a little bit of sweater. How you say it? Sweater weather. Try to say that fast. Thank you. I appreciate you subscribing to me. I love talking to you guys. When we can keep it nice and clean in here, I love it. You do? Oh, no, you don't. No, we have. Oh, you do have 4 seasons. I love that. I do like 4 seasons, but winter I don't like. So here in Virginia, we get the 4 seasons. In United States, Virginia, we get the 4 seasons. The leaves are beautiful when they start falling. The burnt color, the ambers, the beautiful colors. But it wreaks havoc on your allergies. It's beautiful because the breeze. But I love summertime because it's hot. I like the summertime. Okay. All right. I appreciate you engaging with me. I love it. Okay, guys. So we're going to get into it again. Manuela Vincent, I teach people how to make money online. Let me ask you guys a question. Well, actually, before I ask you the question, let me give you a little back history on me real quick, okay? Because I got to story tell a little bit. He says March through July, summer, July through August, rainy, August through November, autumn, and November through February is winter. Okay. That seems about what we have here, I think. Yeah, I think that's about similar. So let me give you a little backstory on why I do what I do. I never was always here, my friends. I never was always in this place I am at today, right? I worked in a corporate job, corporate America for 2 decades. That's about 20 years, I guess you could say. And I worked in the HR capacity. That was my field, HR. I did payroll, HR. I did it all, benefits, all that stuff that corporate needs, right? And so I did that, and I was loving it in the beginning of my career. You know, it had its ups and downs like anything we do in life. But I was getting burnt out. I was missing time with my family. And the thing is, guys, I never really knew all this stuff until I got out of that industry. I never really understood, okay, it's taken me away from my family, but I need a paycheck. No matter how big or small the paycheck is, I still needed a paycheck because my husband couldn't do it all, okay? But I kept doing that thing. Because I didn't know better. I didn't know where to look to find a business. I didn't want to do a regular brick and mortar business. I didn't want to have to do that because that's still getting me out of my house, away from my kids. I didn't want to continue doing that, right? Well, last year, guys, guess what? I didn't really have to worry. I didn't have to worry in the sense of, okay, well, I have to keep staying in this job because I got to do something because my husband's going to get mad or it's not going to work. Well, they laid me off anyways. They laid me off of my job. Can anybody here relate to that? Put a 2 if you've ever been laid off of a job. That means let go because they got to downsize. It's all about the bottom line, the budgets. They have to reduce if you make the most, they're going to get rid of you first. That's how it works. Okay? So I was called in the office. They laid me off. And at that point, I kind of looked like a deer in the headlights because I didn't know what was going to be next for me. At the same time, I was like, okay, this is going to give me some breathing room. I can breathe finally. Yeah. I can kind of think about what I want to do next. It's not the end of the world, but at the same time, your bills keep coming in, right? Your bills are going to still be there. So how are you going to pay, in my situation, rent? Food on the table, utilities, got my husband still working 2 jobs. It's still never enough. It never really was enough. You said, but you quit your job myself. That's better. That's better, Raj. I like it. that's better. But I didn't feel like I could do that because I had 3 kids. I got to get them clothed for school. I got to do all the things. And my husband's income, maybe some other women out here might have it like that. They had a husband, that makes great money and they can afford the husband to just support them. I've never been that way. I didn't marry my husband for money. I loved him. But he always liked labor jobs. He's a blue collar worker. He worked 2 jobs. He did what he could do for our family. But I had the corporate job. I always made more money than him. But it still was never enough. It never is enough, in my opinion. It really never is. And so I wanted to be able to do things, but we never could even do vacations. When you get more kids, boy, those expenses go up. We're talking about, I had 3 kids, right? Now, all my kids, I have 2 grown-ups. One is back in college. He's 19. I have 1 daughter left at home. She's 17. This is the most expensive year, I believe, in high school, senior year. You got the photos, graduation expenses, all the stuff. And then I got to worry about getting her to college because she wants to go to be a psychologist. Okay. Those are specializations. You got to go to school for that stuff. But my point to this is I never could keep up with any of this stuff. We couldn't do the extras. We always have to make sure they were fed. We got to do this. We were displaced twice, right? What is Raj saying? How much do you need to live a good life? I can't even give you a great answer anymore, Raj. I can't even give you a great answer because where I live, I would say 3-4 years back, maybe pre-pandemic here, it used to be both sides had to make 6 figures. I don't even think that's enough anymore. Where I live in the richest county in my state. In my city. Okay? There's different parts of Virginia. I'm not telling you where I live. I don't do that. I'm not that crazy. But where I live, it's the richest county in my city. It's very IT centric, Raj. Thank you, Guju. I appreciate you. Can I just give you that detail? It's very IT centric. So you guys understand IT, you make great money in the IT field. So put that in perspective. That's why we have the richest county. The land has got so much stuff. I'll just say data centers, guys, okay? It's data center central. So the prices go up. So I'm going to say, I don't even know. Back before maybe 5-6 years ago, both sides had to make at least 6 figures. Now it's more. But that just brings me back to the topic of why I say one income stream is never going to be enough here. You got to make multiple streams of income. Even if you work a job, be having that side hustle, okay? So anyway, I got laid off, guys. I love it. I got laid off and I decided I'm not going to get another job again. I already did that thing. I've already gone to uni. That you guys in other countries call it uni. I call it university. I got 2 degrees, a bachelor's and a master's. I did that. Thousands of dollars of debt in the United States for college education, by the way. So I'm still paying that off. Hi, Anna. Is it Anna? Anna? How are you? Happy Winning Wednesday, guys. So I'm here dealing with that. All those expensive, debt that I've accumulated from college on top of credit card debt. And this is accumulated through the years. We never could get ahead. So for me, going back to a job wasn't going to solve that problem, my friends. Everyone always thinks, let me just get another job. You're not realizing that's not really setting you up for success. Is setting you up for failure because you're never going to be paid your value in a job. I don't care what kind of degree you get, education you get. The bottom line is the employer is always looking out for themselves. Well, for my degrees, let me just tell you, I paid over $100,000 in total with interest. My kid going to college right now, for 4-year degree, what he's going for is going to cost him $70,000. I'm giving you the truth. Google it. He's in a private college. I don't know what engineering, he goes to a school that favors engineering, criminal justice. It just depends on what your major is, right? But for his degree, it's business with probably finance. He's looking about 60 to 70,000 for 4 years. I believe that's about right. It's still expensive, okay? But he's going to do it. He's doing it, right? But my point to all this is to say that I didn't want to go back to another job where it wasn't helping me. It wasn't helping me get out of the struggle. And when I saw what other people were doing online and how they're doing it and why can't I do that? That's what I decided, guys. That was my defining moment. That layoff helped me because it pushed me to something different. And I needed the skills to learn. Raj says he got into the government college. Is that IT? After studying hard for 2 years, now my engineering costs me bare minimum. See, I'm saying it's expensive here. I personally feel like education should be free when it comes to college, but I don't ever see that happening here. But that's another topic, Raj. God bless you for having your stuff barely, your college education paid for pretty much. That's awesome for you, okay? So guys, I'm going to ask you a question. Can you tell me what are the two biggest things that you have access to at your fingertips right now? You're using them every day, but you're mostly a consumer of it. And I'm trying to get you to be a producer of it. Can you guys tell me? Oh, it's the Indian Institute of Technology is the top engineering college. That's awesome. Like MIT. Yeah, I heard it. That's awesome for you. Congratulations. It's a good field. A lot of students are getting engineering. You have to be good at math. I know for me, I struggled in math. Through high school, I did better in college math. But boy, oh boy, I told my son, I wish he would, because he's not good at math either. I think that he inherited that from me, and my daughter the same. They're scared of math. So that's what's the holdback for them. Like I was like, engineering is a great field. Yes, I know. But I didn't want to say that because that sounds stereotypical. I have a few friends who are Indian, and they used to help me with math when I was in high school. So yes, I know, I agree with that. But can anybody answer my question? That's awesome because math, I mean, if it's used in the right way, can be phenomenal, right? Can anybody answer my question though? I asked a question. Raj, can you answer my question? Anybody on here? What are the two biggest things that you have access to right now? You're using them. You're using them both right now. But you might not be using them to monetize off of. You're not using them to monetize. I love this question because that's why I try to get you guys to think a little bit. If you're not using them to monetize, then you're missing out and you're leaving money on the table. And I'm talking to people that want to make income online, right? You don't know really? Okay. It's so easy, Raj. Number one, you have a cell phone, right? Raj, do you have a cell phone? Guys, do you have a cell phone? Maybe you're watching me from it. I don't know. If you have a cell phone, what are you doing? You're not monetizing with it. That's what's allowing me to make money online. That's the number one. That's number one, guys. This is so crazy when you really break it down and think about it. I'm teaching you guys today. Listen, number two, you have social media. And I'm loud because I'm passionate. I'm trying to express to you guys. You have social media. You're on YouTube. You guys are on IG. You're on TikTok. You're on Facebook. All these platforms are social media. 5 billion people on social media, guys. You have two of the biggest things at your fingertips. That's how you make money if you want to get into the digital online space. A phone and social media. And that's what I teach moms and dads how to utilize. Moms, dads, people that are 9 to 5, they want to make additional streams of income. People that are busy parents, they want to make more money. They want to stop putting the pressure on their husbands. Moms and dads, anyone. If you want to learn this skill, that's why people come to me now. It doesn't matter what platform you use, Raj. It's all social media. You have a phone. You can monetize. You have access to your cell phone and social media. 5 billion people. Everybody has their phone in their hands per day. They're buying something online. Can we agree on that? You have your cell phone. You're going to buy something. Guys, e-commerce. You're buying something every single day. Matter of fact, I got to get on Amazon today and buy a new ring light. But I'm not going to go and call Jeff Bezos up to order it from him. No. I'm going to go on his website and I'm going to go in there, put in what I want to my shopping cart, put out the credit card and buy it. That's called digital marketing, my friends, right? Yes, Raj. I appreciate you guys engaging today. Well, that's what I got my fingertips on, guys. So last year, I was like, what am I going to do? I've been in this program for 14 months, almost 15 months now, I guess. And I looked online and I didn't want to get involved in another MLM. That's multi-level marketing, because you got to recruit people. I didn't want to worry about that stuff. Affiliate marketing is good, but you earn very small percentages. You just refer somebody to something and they buy it. And then you get a commission, right? I didn't want to worry about network marketing because it's kind of the same thing. You got to keep on building teams to make money. I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to have to deal with anything where I have to get on a phone and talk to people and beg them to buy something. That's number one. Number two, I didn't want to have to worry about building a team. That's a lot of time and effort. And those team members can leave and then you lose your income. Okay? Got it? Okay, awesome. Number three, I didn't have time or the ability to create a product or service, because you need that when you're selling something online. You need a product or service. Amazon has tons of those. I use Amazon because that's a big e-commerce platform, right? I didn't have time to think of that stuff. I needed to replace the income I lost, my friends. I needed to replace the income I lost. And I needed to get in action mode quickly. Jobs weren't calling me back because I had too much skin in the game. When I say skin in the game, I mean years of experience. They don't want to hire people like that anymore. They already know that you got to a certain income bracket and they don't want to pay you any more than that, right? Because they got to increase the pay, right? They're going to bring someone in younger and also less experienced, and they're going to pay them less. So the jobs weren't calling me back, guys. So that's why I decided to look online. That's when I discovered this digital e-commerce business. Okay. Again, it checked all the boxes for me. It came with a fully done automated system. Automation's important because I don't want to be sitting at my desk all day working. I want something that's going to be able to do the selling, telling, follow-up for me, so I don't have to get on the phone. I don't have to keep explaining to somebody when it's all on my website. It's all on my website. It clearly lays it out for you. That's what I was looking for. I didn't want to have to create any products or services. Well, this program comes with 4 done-for-you programs already created by somebody else, and it lets me earn 100% profit. How brilliant is that? So I'm earning off of someone else's product and service that they created, and it's teaching me skills at the same time. Thank you for the love, the hearts, the likes. I appreciate you guys being here today. So I love that you guys are engaging with each other. I love that. Thank you, Raj, for talking to Guju. I love that. Guys, it's amazing. So listen, 100% profit is uncommon. I don't know, a job doesn't It's not 100% profit. You get an hourly rate or a salary, and then that's it, right? You might get some raises throughout, but there's no other program that I know out here that pays 100% profit. Not even an MLM, a network marketing company, even your best wellness and lotions, potions, and all that stuff, guys. None of that stuff pays 100% profit. Okay. So when I found this, I was like, oh my gosh. Okay. This is crazy. This is amazing. This is what I need right now. So I'm learning and I'm earning. Okay. I'm learning a skill, which is called digital marketing. We talked about this. I told you digital marketing is any digital channels, social media platforms that you're marketing on. And you're basically providing a product or service. The person is plugging in their information. They're going to buy it from you. It's giving them something back in return. It's either giving them a physical product or a digital product like what I have, which is a digital e-learning program. Much like Raj, he's going to school for engineering. I don't know if he's doing that online, but I know a lot of educational platforms are online. You can get your education online, guys. There's sometimes you got to go into the school to get the actual lab and the on-hands experience. But for the most part, you can get a degree online now. So what we have here is education online too, but it's cheaper than a college degree, especially here in the United States, okay? So when I found it, I bought the program one time. And to date, it's allowed me to make multiple streams of income. Okay. And I'm going to explain that to you in a minute. So it's allowing me to help people. I help moms and dads, like I said in the beginning, busy people that need multiple streams of income, because you must be having that nowadays to make it, especially in the United States. The economy is not getting any better here. A loaf of bread is expensive. Eggs, grocery stores, guys, if you go to the grocery stores, it's expensive. It adds up. Okay. So I help people like that. I help people come to me. They get laid off like me. I'm relatable on my videos, right? And people come to me, Manuela, I got laid off. I can relate. What do you have? Let me see what you're talking about. I'm in Virginia, Guju. Virginia. Northern Virginia. I don't give the city. I never would give the city because people on social media can be crazy. They be stalking you. And I can't afford that. Okay, guys? All right. Let me give you this little stat. So I like to search things. Let me talk about why they call it polyworking, guys. Isn't this weird? I guess that's more than 3. Maybe more than 2. I don't know. We're not going to get disgusting. This is literally called polyworking. This article in the U.S. Small Business says, why do so many millennials have more than one job? Okay. It says, well, Americans are barely staying ahead of inflation, right? So how are they dealing with the issue? They're getting multiple jobs. So what I say to you is when it comes to what I promote, you don't need to get another job. You need to get a business that literally what I just laid it out to you, that gives you 4 streams of income. There you go. You don't got to get 4 jobs, 3 jobs, 2 jobs. We're going to give you a program that gives you 4 income streams. So you don't got to get that part-time job or that 3rd or that 4th, that DoorDasher job, that Uber job. You don't got to worry about that with this. It gives you what you need if you're willing to learn the skills. So I'm just giving you a little snippet of what millennials are doing because they know it's too expensive out here. Okay. Maybe they want to go to college. They don't have the money. They got to get all these multiple jobs, right? These statistics are crazy to me. It's just crazy. Inflation and wages remain a big factor. Okay. This is saying that wage gains are falling, but with inflation hovering at 3%, these wage gains are barely making a difference. And I don't know about you, and I'm not getting political here, but it's not going to get any better. I don't see it. If you guys want to watch my video on Social Security in the United States is what most Americans, 73 million Americans bank on that. So I don't know if you guys in other countries understand what Social Security benefit means here. So when you work a job here in the United States, go watch that video. I did it like 2 days ago. I provided statistics on it. Groceries are cheap in India. You can whole month of, that's cheap. That is cheap. No, it's kind of getting normal, Raj. It is getting normal in a sense, but that's terrible. When you can get something, do something online and not have to leave your house. There's no way you're going to see me doing a door dashing job, an Uber job. I saw a dude on a TikTok. My daughter showed me a TikTok where this guy had 4 and 5 jobs. And I'm like, how is he doing that? He literally is doing a lot of jobs on a part-time basis, I guess. Little jobs here and there, door dashing, Uber. He works in, I think he was doing some kind of Best Buy for a little bit. Like, how do you do that? And how are you not tired? But that's what they're saying millennials are doing, guys. Can I tell you something else? I just saw this too. It says 10 passive income streams to pursue in 2025. And guess what? One of them is on the list. Selling digital products. Selling... Guju says 5 jobs, right? I would be dead. There's no way you're going to see me doing that. I love educating you guys. This is crazy. The stuff I find. It says the demand for digital products such as ebooks, online courses, graphics, right? That's the stuff we promote. Digital products. It's number 4 on the list. They give you on this article 10 passive income streams. Rental real estate, dividend paying stocks, affiliate marketing. And number 4 was selling digital products. That's why I know I'm in the right place. Digital marketing is expected to be a $1 trillion industry in the year 2027. Right now, it's 1.2 billion, I believe. Okay. But anyway, that makes me laugh, Guju. There's no way I'm working that many jobs. I wouldn't even be able to stand that long. I'm 52 years old, guys. There's no way I'd be able to stand for that long working jobs like that. But go ahead, millennials, do your thing. I'm just giving you a plan B. This is what I call my plan B. What I do, digital marketing. And I love to share it. I love to share it because it's easy. We teach you easily how to do this. It only takes 2 hours a day. It only takes 2 hours a day, guys, to do what I do. This is what you're going to be taught in this business. How to work a 2-hour workday. You're going to be getting your income producing activities out of the way in 2 hours a day. The strategies we teach you is what's making it easy. The automation behind it is doing the selling, telling, follow-up, so you don't got to get on the phone, guys. You can go do your life. I read books. I do all my income produce. I'm going to tell you what those are in a minute. But I like to read books. I like to go take naps. I am 52. Raj. And there's no filter on here either, Raj. There's no filter. You can't do filters on here. So thank you. I appreciate you. I love you guys. Thank you for those compliments. My body says different though. I try to keep walking. I got to get at least my 30 minutes walking in. I like to walk my trails. I like to read books. I like to spend time with my teenager that's home right now, my husband. I like to do things that are fun. I got to get exercise in somehow, right? But my body's telling me different. I'm 52, but my body's breaking down a little bit. Okay? But I'm healthy. I feel good. I really do. I don't have I don't have any diabetes. Like, I don't have none of that stuff, guys. I have good health. I'm thankful to the Lord for that. Okay? So welcome. Thank you so much. I appreciate those compliments. So guys, I read books too, but one thing in here I wanted to say, I'm going to read one little thing in here and then we're going to get into my 2-hour workday. So this book is good. I don't know if you guys have gotten it, but it basically talks about the Let Them. It's by Mel Robbins. She's a phenomenal public speaker, motivational speaker. And she's talking about let them because It can relate to business, a job. This little article, this little page I'm going to read you real quick is relating to jobs. But it can be relating to your business as well. When you get criticized on social media, let them. Trolls coming in, let them. There's a word that they use they call them rage baiters on here. And I've gotten sucked into that a couple times, guys. It's about, okay, so she's a motivational speaker. The let them theory, it's a theory. Go look her up. Raj, it's Mel Robbins. Look her up. She's phenomenal. But this book is about how to basically, she uses a lot of things, taking it back to her teenagers. If you know how we always want to, I don't know if you're a father, but I have a son in college. And I can easily be trying to call him all day long because I'm worrying about him. I'm worrying that he's going to make bad mistakes. I'm worrying about, is he going to class? When he was living with us, when he's home in high school, I was always like, are you doing that, Christian, or this or that? Well, this book is trying to tell you, you got to just let them do them. If something bothers you as a parent, a student, whatever it is, and it really gets to you, you got to let them do them because they're going to learn their lessons. Basically, that's what she's trying to explain in the book. Okay? You're going to always have people that come at you. Again, I like to use about trolls in my chat. How people always criticizing the way I look in my chat. How people are rage baiting me. I got to let them. I got to just let them. I got to let them just do it, right? No matter how I feel about it, I can easily block them. But the whole goal is here not to get mad about it because rage baiters are on here all the time. They like to get you irritated. So let me read this real quick. Raj, what are you saying? I was caught smoking cigarettes at 12 and my grandpa. See, like stuff like that. So that kind of stuff, when I found out my 19-year-old son was doing that, I used to say, why does he smoke cigarettes when he would come in the house? And I'd be like, Christian, why do you smoke cigarettes? Because my mother died of lung cancer. She smoked cigarettes for years. She's Italian. She was born in Italy, Sardinia. She smoked since she was 19 years old. She moved to the United States when she was like 20. And she smoked since 19, all the way to the day she died. Well, she didn't smoke when she died because she got COPD. But my kids know their Nona died of lung cancer. Why do you want to put a cancer stick in your mouth? Why do you want to put a cancer stick in your mouth? So my son came in, he was starting to smoke cigarettes. I asked him, why do you smell like that? Why do you smell like that? The maintenance people were outside smoking, or another kids were out there smoking. And the mom in me is like, yeah, right. Come on now. I still give my kids the benefit of the doubt to an extent. But then years come later, cousins are talking, and they're telling me these things. Oh, yeah, he smoked. And like years later, my son, now that he's 19, he said, yeah, Mom, I smoke cigarette. Like, come on. That kind of stuff. But what can I do about it? He's an adult. He's going to do what he wants to do, right? But anyway, guys, it's to a point where you got to let them do their thing. You can't be hovering. I'm a hover mom. They call it the hover. Like I hover over my kids, and I do, and I just have to let it go and let it be to an extent. There's certain things it's out of my control. The rest I gotta let God handle. But let me read this real quick, guys, so we can get into the programs, okay? The business I found, okay? What about practicing let them and let me when it comes to something or someone that triggers your stress response every single day? According to research, work is the #1 cause of life stress for most people. And your manager has as much impact on your mental health as your spouse. I'm sure I don't need to tell you because as rewarding as work can be, it is filled with stress. From 4 p.m. meetings on a Friday to dealing with rude customers, passive-aggressive emails, a micromanaging boss, doing work that you don't enjoy, feeling unappreciated, seeing no opportunity for advancement, false promises, surprise layoffs. Guys, that's why I picked this to read to you, because I can relate to all of this. And maybe you guys can relate to it. Or being completely understaffed and having extra work on your plate. It's always something. And if you're like me, the author, Mel Robbins, is saying, if you're like me and you're started your own business, or you're trying to be a good manager, just double that list. So how do you use the let them theory? That's the name of the book. How do you use the let them theory to not let work stress you out? For example, what if you've been doing a great job, hitting all your numbers, going above and beyond, and your boss isn't promoting you? Okay? When you ask for an update, you get that stereotypical response that the company's profits are down this year and my hands are tied, but you add so much value to this team. It sucks, right, guys? You feel frustrated, discouraged, powerless, hostile, demoralized. And Dr. Aditi says this is why she's seeing burnout in record numbers right now. People are stuck in a state of chronic stress at work. And she added, your stress at work isn't changing, so you need to change your approach to dealing with it. Okay, I'm going to leave it there, guys. Because I'm going to tell you, that's how I dealt with my job for 20 years. 20 years. Guys, if you haven't read, I don't get any money off of this book. It's not in my link. I'm not affiliate of it. But if you want to check it out, it's called The Let Them Theory, Mel Robbins, okay? I want to let you know, guys, that when I was working those jobs, it's because I felt like I had no choice. I didn't have a choice because I didn't know what else to fall back on. And so for me, it was just continue in the job. Continue in that job and just see what happens. And what happened is I got laid off. My favorite color is purple. It's great. So that's what brought me to this, guys. I just love that because it resonated with me. I just stayed in a job and just took the abuse, underpaid, undervalued. Guys, I was told one time to run up and down the stairs. That's abuse. And anybody else probably would have walked out, but I couldn't because I knew that everything would fall back on my husband financially. I was told to run up and down the stairs because what is that telling me? My employer, my director, the person I report, my VP, the person I reported to, was telling me to run up the stairs because she felt like I was overweight. Okay? Your grandpa's smoking marijuana for 67, but still pretty active. How is that possible? Huh? I don't know what that means. I don't have a grandpa that, oh, you're talking about who asked that? My grandpa beat me up with a, I don't know. I don't understand how that's possible. I don't know. That's crazy. Anyways, guys, so I'm going to tell you what I do in 2 hours a day, and then we're going to we got to wrap this up soon. Okay, guys? I was on my live for over an hour and 15 minutes yesterday because I start talking and enjoying the lives. Okay, guys? So this program is going to teach you how to work 2 hours a day, creating relatable content. You're going to take the first hour. This is what you're going to be taught. The first hour of your workday, you're going to be taught to create short form videos. Video is everything. That's how we create content. Video, you can feel the person's vibe. Your expressions are on the video, and it's the best way to do things. You guys found me on here. Video is everything. And so you're going to learn to create 3 short form videos, 5 seconds, 30 seconds, 1 minute videos. I literally do it every day. I could be having a cup of coffee, talking in camera, putting some text on the screen, talking a little bit about I make 100% profit. My highest program is $900. How would that help you and your family out? And this is what I do on a daily basis. I've learned these skills. I've learned to be a content creator through this program. If you want to learn these same skills and strategies I've learned, down in the comments, put the word ready. I'd love to share it with you. Like, that's how simple we keep it. You're going to learn to do 3 videos like that. One could be you talking. One could be faceless. One could be very quick with your coffee in your hand, doing life, right? Now is it? I think I had a voicemail coming through. I had somebody try to call me. Hopefully I'm back on track. Okay. It was a voicemail coming through. Okay, so that's how I do it. 1 hour a day, you're going to learn to create 3 short form videos in this program that you buy one time. It's going to teach you how to create relatable content. When I say relatable, I don't post to post, guys. When I come on my lives, I have intention. My intention is to help another mom, dad, anyone. If you're struggling with your content, I got you. If you're already in a business and you want to make it grow faster, we've got you. If you don't want to resell these programs, you don't have to. We're going to teach you everything about social media and building a presence on social media, subscribers, all this stuff. Okay? So when people find me on my videos, I talk about how this has helped me financially, growing, globally, growing on my platforms. And that one person, those 2 people, 3 people, they're going to find me and they're going to resonate with my video. And that's how I'm relatable, because I know the struggles of life. I know what it's like to lose a job. I know what it's like to have 3 kids and sometimes you can't eat. I know what it's like to go to the food banks. I know what it's like to use last year's backpack, clean it out for your kid. I know what it's like to have to go and get hand-me-down clothes. I grew up like that. There's nothing you guys can tell me that I don't know. My goal is to get out of the generational curse and get into generational wealth. So that's why I come on here and I'm passionate about what I talk about, because I'm relatable. People are going to ask me for my Freedom Formula Blueprint. Guys, before I go any further, I'm going to drop it here because I know the live is going to end soon. I'm going to end the live soon. And I want you guys to go take, if anything I said to you today resonated with you, do me a favor. Go to this website. This is a free website for you guys to look at. You put your email in there. You can even email me. You can connect with me. We can take this on to a Zoom. We can discuss things, okay? So I drop my website in here for you guys to look at. It's free information. It's talking about the program that I bought last year. All right, Mom, it's pretty late here. Okay, awesome. Have a great day. Thank you for coming in my live. Go and take a look at this program if you're interested. Raj, take a look. Take a look. Okay, so I teach other people how to make money online, and that's what I do every day. I come on my platforms. I share this with people. I come on my lives. I talk about the programs. I bring it back to real life. I tell you why you need multiple streams of income, and this is going to do it. Bye, Guju. Great day. Have a great day, too. So, again, 1 hour, you're going to create 3 videos a day. Guys, these platforms are all free. You don't pay for them. The program you're going to pay for because it's going to teach you digital skills. It's going to teach you digital skills. And so with those digital skills, it's going to teach you how to monetize on these platforms. You're not only going to be making money with these digital programs, but you're going to also learn how to monetize from YouTube, IG, Facebook, all of these platforms. That's extra streams of income. Bye. And so that's what I'm saying to you. You're going to learn how to do some free copy paste ad strategies for 30 minutes. If that's something that interests you, it doesn't take a lot of time, 30 minutes. Put your earbuds in, watch Netflix while you're plugging away, copy paste post. You're going to learn how to do this every single day consistently, and that's going to bring in income for you. That's what the hopes of this program is. It's teaching you high in demand skills with a high in demand product. And then in return for that, guys, you have everything built in, automation. You're going to learn how to use your automation right. That's going to help you with sales, guys. It does everything for you, okay? And so we have 4 digital programs. I'm going to talk to you real quick about that. This is how you get started. You have to buy one of the 4 programs to get started. Oh my gosh, it's that late? Okay, bye. So there's 4 digital programs you choose from. It's going to allow you to learn from it and earn from it if you want to promote the digital programs. And that's how we make our income here. The number 1 program that I resell is $900 USD. That's going to give you access to all 4 programs, right? It's going to allow you to have the potential to make 328K USD a year. If you stick with this program and you were to sell it if you were to sell it every single day, that's 900 times 365 every single day for the next 3 years, you're going to be a self-made millionaire. We have already made 21 self-made millionaires in South Africa off of this program. It's our highest selling program. It's going to give you mentorship, guidance, live interactive community. You're going to get access to get a reseller's license. You're going to be able to get mentorship live and in person on a Zoom from our mentor, the creator of the program. It's so much. I can't even tell you what the $900 program does for you. You're getting so much. Already built website for you, done for you. You just connect a couple things to get up in profit mode, your portals, your payment gateways, and things like that. It's easy, okay? All you need is 2 hours of your day to plug into the system. It's okay. I don't worry about that, Guju. It's okay because people come back and watch my videos and then they get started. It's okay. I don't worry about numbers. See, that's something you're going to learn here too. It's okay. My job is not to please everyone. If I can reach 1 or 2 people and connect with them in chat and talk to them, that's how I get people into my lead system. The lead system that I put here and I pinned. So I don't worry about numbers. My mentor says block numbers. Block numbers. Put an invisible shield up because that doesn't matter. If I can connect with someone, that's great. Okay. So, and it could be the topic. Maybe nobody wants to know about online income. That's okay. It's okay. Not everybody has to love this. Okay. So anyways, that's the first program, $900, guys. I have payment plans in the United States that help you spread it out if that's an issue for you. I got started with 900. I didn't have it. I did it on a payment plan. Here in the United States, we have Afterpay and Klarna and some others. Next program. Plus, guys, guess what? The 900 program gives you 4 income streams. It gives you access to make $600 sales, $300 sales, and $100 sales. How can that change your life? Any one of those could. When I get $900 sales, I can do so much with it. I have done so much. That helped me to send my kid back up to school with some things he needed. So I'm telling you, if you think 900 ain't nothing, it helps, okay? So the next program, and that's called the Legacy Builder. It's going to help you leave a legacy for your family. That's what I needed. I want to leave generational wealth for my kids. When I'm gone, I want them to have everything they need, okay? You do not get that with a job, my friends. I don't know if you're under a rock or not. Your employer doesn't care. They don't care. They make the money. You don't make hardly anything. So that's why I needed something different. Next program is $600. It's called the Digital Mastery Program. It's going to help you to master digital marketing. It helps you to make 6 figures. It teaches you how to make 6 figures in 6 months, following the step-by-step blueprint. It also allows you to make up to 600 a day. That's 200,000 a year. Okay? You get 3 income streams, $600, $300, and $100 with that one. When someone comes into your blueprint, they go through the process of looking at everything. You got a lead. Your system's going to follow up. I'm telling you how it works. You're getting leads by going and doing your 3 videos a day. You're sending people to your Freedom Formula blueprint. They come into the system. They're going to see all these programs and they're going to see everything it offers. They're going to hear testimonials. They're going to buy one of your programs. That's how you get pay here. Daily pay, 100% profit. The next program is $300. One-time fees, not monthly here. That's called the Passive Daily Blueprint. That gives you a 6-figure income. There's many moms and dads that come into that. They work a job. They're able to leave their job because they've replaced it. Many testimonials in our community for that. That allows you to make $300 per day or $100 per day. The last program is super affordable. $100, guys. If you don't have $100, then you need this. Your job ain't helping you none. That's what I tell anybody who comes at me. Oh, I can't even afford $100. Well, you need a program that's different then. Something's wrong with your process. $100 program is an entry-level program. It's a launch pad to get you up and running in a business. You don't stay there though. Unless you just want to make $36,000 a year. I believe that's what it is. Yeah, $36,500 a year. But you do what you want to do. These programs are for any budget. If you want to start an easy business working 2 hours a day and enjoying the rest of your time knowing your automation is doing the selling, telling, follow-up, I'm your lady. I've got it for you because it works. I've made sales while I've been sleeping. I've made sales when I'm walking. If you're not making money while you're sleeping, you're going to work till the day you die. That's Warren Buffett, my friends. Go Google it. He's a great, he was a good, he quoted that. That's his quote. He's good. Google him and you'll find out about it. So guys, those are the 4 programs. Are there any questions yet? I know I had some good comments in here earlier. If you want to get started, guys, I dropped the link here. I'll do it one more time. You're going to go here and you're going to go check out the details. Get into my messenger, or not my messenger. Go here. If you have, look at the information and you like it, look, you can ask me questions. You can email me. You're going to get a free blueprint into your email. Check your spam folder, your promotions folder, because sometimes it ends up in there. Like if you have Hotmail or Yahoo, they're famous for that. Get it out. It's a document. You just read it. And then you're going to be seeing a couple videos. One is me talking, then my mentor, and then you're going to see those programs, okay? What else are you guys going to get? You're going to get access to a community that has 55,000 other members in it. Look. It's called the Digital Growth. This is what you're going to be involved in. You're going to have a community, a live community, guys. 55.6 thousand. Live. Right now we have a workshop going on. Right? We have a calendar every single day. There's something going on. We have mentoring every Monday, Thursday. What's today? Today is the 20th. No, tomorrow's the 20th. That's my daughter's birthday. Tomorrow, she's going to be 17. Today is that workshop. Every day there's something. There's going to be another mentoring call on Friday. I think that's Friday, right? Yeah. A mindset training. Maybe some of you need mindset training. Sometimes we talk about the money block training, where your money, your mind is blocked from money because you don't believe you can make 10K a month. With this, you can. Maybe you need that training, right? This is the community. This is Michelle Arneal. She is our mentor. You can Google her. She's a $9 million mentor. She's the one who created these programs, and she teaches us every single day. Right now, we're in a 30-day momentum map. We're getting ready to launch our next 90-day challenge, which is going to help you to get to your goals, income goals, growing goals, launching goals, whatever it is you need, we have it. She teaches you every single day in these videos. You're going to get a 4 to 5 minute video. You watch it every single day. You're accountable. This is accountability here. Every day is a new video. Okay. Let me show you the wins, and then I'm going to get off the live, guys, because we're losing numbers. We're losing numbers. It's okay, though. It's okay, because I get people that rewatch the videos and they come back to me. So this is where people come in, and whenever you join the community, when you get your first sale, post it. When you got more views on your video, post it. I'm now on YouTube. I think I'm like 450,000 views. I could post that in here, guys. Okay. Look. So I'm going to show you some monetary views too. This person said, hello, everyone. Everyone, hope you're well. I just made my first sale. I'm so excited, and knowing I am helping another person. Blessings. Christina Bell, she made $1,300 in 3 days as a stay-at-home mom. These are the people that we're helping. We're helping other people get out of their 9-to-5 jobs. If you want to get a part-time, pause. Take a look at this. I just read you an article where it says people are becoming workers, millennials. Don't do that. Get yourself an online business. Okay? Think about this stuff, guys. This person said they made a $100 sale. Being blessed with a $100 sale. Okay, I'm going to keep going a little bit, and then I'm going to get off the live, and you guys can go and look at the info. This person, Bridget, said she made $100 while in the hospital yesterday. Do you know why we make these kind of sales, guys? Well, first, we have a great digital product. It's in high demand. People want it. The structure of this training is amazing. And also, number 2 is that the automation talks for us. Okay? This person made $900 before 9 a.m. That's our biggest selling program, $900 before 9 a.m. Okay? I'm going to keep going a little bit, and then I'm going to get off of here, guys. This person grew their TikTok followers. See? It's amazing here what you get, okay? Once again, guys, if you want to go take a look and look at the programs in detail, right? You have 4 options. You have 4 options available for the programs. First of all, you go to the link I drop. You put your email in here. This is me and my husband. You know, I show my family on the page. This is my page. This is how you know it's me. You see my face, my kids, right? My daughter-in-law, my son, my older son, the one who went back to college here, me and my younger daughter, right? And so you put your email here. And once you do that, it's going to kick you over to the digital programs real quick. Let me show you. I'm not going to go over it, guys, because I need you to go check it out yourselves. But this is what you're going to see. I want you to see what you're going to see. These pages are done for you. This is what you get when you get this business. It's going to talk about the programs, the 4 digital programs. It's going to talk about how could $900 a day change your life. Our mentor is going to be talking. It's going to give you some stats. It's going to talk about the license that you can get in this program, the testimonials of other 6- and 7-figure earners, right? This is my story, me, my family. You come to the bottom, towards the middle of the page, it's going to bring you to the program that I purchased, which is our leading best-selling program, Legacy Builder. It tells you how much you make off of the program when you resell it. We teach you how to resell the programs, guys, without talking to anybody. You're doing little videos, 3 short-form videos. 7 seconds, 30 seconds, 1 minute. That's how you get people asking you for your blueprint. And you send them to your Freedom Machine. The Freedom Machine, the lead machine, which is free to you as well. You get it. Automation at its best. Okay? Once they come into that Freedom Machine, they're going to get all access to these websites. They're going to see what these programs are. What am I buying? What is the value of the program? How many bonuses am I getting? Etc., etc. Then you come down to the other programs if you want to buy one of these. These are the last 3 programs you can buy. I talked about them earlier. $600 Digital Mastery teaches you how to make 6 figures in 6 months. $300 Passive Daily Blueprint, $300. Launchpad is $100. That's the starter program. And you can always upgrade within 30 days and you pay the difference, okay? So that is it. Guys, if you guys are interested in US only, if you need a payment plan, I got you. They're on my website. You can go and check them out. But if you want to get the details, just go to the link. Get back to me. Talk to me in my emails. That's the only way I'll conversate with you guys. I don't have a WhatsApp. I will never join that. I don't do that because there's a lot of scammers on there. People into crypto and all that stuff, and I'm not interested in that. So if you want to email me legit, ask me questions, then get into my automations and I'll email you back. That's the best way to connect with me. I do have my social media platforms at the channel header. I have Facebook, IG, and TikTok on there. You can always reach me on there too. I don't DM a lot, guys. I stay out of the DMs because this program, you don't need to DM anybody. They're either going to buy it or they're not. I don't chase people. I don't cold call people. It's not MLM, network marketing, affiliate marketing, guys. So I hope that I provided you some value. If I have, please hit that subscribe button. I'm always live Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. Eastern. I hope to see you guys on the live again tomorrow. Take care. Have a blessed Wednesday, my friends.